Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Steve again, Harmless Rebel. Uh, Different kind of video this time. After basically waiting for 2 years, I ordered this. I pre-ordered all the Eagles one steps as soon as they announced them. So over 2 years ago, they're the ones that I've liked the most of the one steps I've gotten. I've actually sold most of the one steps that I've gotten. The only ones I've kept are the Eagles. What all do I still have? The Eagles, I have all of those. I think just the Eagles and Elvis. Now that I think about it, the Eric Clapton I got rid of. I had originally ordered the Cannonball Adderley, but they did such a good job on the classic series for $25 or $26, whatever it is, that I wasn't going to spend 125. So I switched that to the Van Halen one. I think so. I'll at least get the Van Halen one. But these Eagles boxes, man. I've heard people and seen people do comparison videos where they talk about it, and I know Patrick did one where they did where he ran them in his stereo and people voted on them. But when you're actually listening to them in front of a really good set of speakers, the UHQRs are on a whole different level than the first pressings or the original pressings of the Eagles. I hear stuff, and the Eagles was my aunt's favorite band who lived with us for a good part of my childhood. My mom loved the Eagles. My dad loved the Eagles. So this is a band where I grew up listening to these records. I've owned copies of them on CD, on vinyl for decades. So I know these records in and out. And I hear stuff on these things that I've never heard on any of those other pressings or on the radio, whatever. One thing I'll say... Actually, this isn't a review, by the way. Sorry. So after 2 years of waiting, and I'm kind of upset with Mobile Fidelity to start with because I ordered this 2 years ago, and I got mine like a week and a half after everybody else got theirs. So I just got mine yesterday, and unfortunately, it was murdered. And let me show you. Looks all good from the front, but check this out. Is that not ridiculous or what? And the other thing that kind of pisses me off about this is that you spend $125 and they use the cheapest shipping container. I mean, it's just thin cardboard. They only put a cardboard insert on the cover side, not on the back side, which it may have prevented this. It may not have, but it would have been another layer of cardboard there. When you get the UHQRs, they come in these really big boxes, padding all the way around. Analog Productions actually cares about their shipping. And, and it's not just for the fans. They care about the shipping because when they replace stuff, it costs them money. So, it just annoys me that Mobile Fidelity is still using cheap mailers after all these years. Now, I will say I don't get a lot of damaged records from Mobile Fidelity, but it's substantially more than what I get from Analog Productions. That said, though, let's actually take a look at how this this is pretty substantial. But let's go ahead and take a look. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll open it from... Oh, look at that. So you can see how it went through. It went through the little protective foam, which I say protective foam. It's not protecting much. Oh, wow. This is crazy. So this is the back of record 2. And it actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it here. Kind of right there. It actually, you can kind of see where it's bowed right there. It pushes through this. So I have little faith that this record's going to be okay. And then this is LP1. and it's a pretty good size indent on LP1. So I don't know what went through this box, but whatever it was pretty substantial. But oh, look at this! Wow. Oh man, so it even jacked up record 1. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of hard to see on this one. There's a divot on the front of record 1, and you can actually see the indent in the cardboard, or the little one-step cardboard. So it went through the packaging, through the box, through record 2, through record 1, and all the way into this. So, I mean, this is insane, the level of damage here. So let's see what the record actually looks like, because I'm not holding my breath that it's going to be okay. Oh, wow, yeah. Oh, wow. That's crazy. Look at that. So it, you can see, and it just cracked that record. It just split that record. That's insane. I mean, it's basically shattered in here. I mean, you can feel all the movement. And you can see the hole in the rice paper. I will say, I've bought probably thousands of records online over the years. And this is the first time I've ever had anything this substantial happen, where something impacted it and broke the record in half, basically. Yeah, you can see the indent. This is record 1, so this is the one that I feel like might still be intact. Oh wow, this is pretty disappointing for Mobile Fidelity. This record is scratched all to shit. I'm actually kind of glad this is damaged and they're replacing it. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if it'll show up. You might be able to see those scratches right there, right in this area here, when the light hits it just right. It's all scratched up. The record's filthy. I mean, it's just covered in gunk and some kind of markings and stuff. This side is scratched as well, right there. And this isn't from whatever damaged the record. This thing is just scratched all to shit, man. I don't know what happened with RTI. You know, a lot of people were complaining about the quality control with the Elvis too. I got lucky with my copy of Elvis, but for years I never got a bad record from RTI. Everything, all my Mobile Fidelity stuff, all the regular stuff I bought from RTI, it was always super clean. As of late, though, I don't know what happened with them, but their quality standards have obviously dropped. I don't know if they're doing so much that it's affecting their work or what the case is, but so there you go. I haven't listened to it, obviously, but that was just so crazy. I just kind of wanted to share that. I've never seen anything like that, and now I'm going to be waiting for God knows how much longer for a replacement copy, you know. But the other thing is, on the UHQRs, Analog Productions uses UPS instead of U.S. Postal Service. And for some reason, MoFi is still using U.S. Postal Service. I find, as somebody, I sold a lot of records, and 9 times out of 10, when I've had much better luck with UPS, because usually UPS delivers in a day or two, so there's less time for damage than with the U.S. Postal Service. So it seems like U.S. Postal Service, I just get more damaged stuff from them than I do from... I can't even remember receiving a damaged record from UPS. Maybe like a seam split, but that's more about the company that packed the record than who actually is the shipper. So that's it, though, guys. I thought I would share that with you. I thought that was crazy. I was pretty pissed off about it yesterday. I've calmed down a day later, but I've never seen anything like that. That's nuts. But I hope everybody's good. Take care and enjoy your football games today. Later, VC.